Hi, my name's Diana. I'm a psychic intuitive, here to relay urgent messages to you from your spirit guides. So, before you are 3 messages. You can choose one of these or a few, but I highly recommend that you watch all 3 because these messages are for any viewer that coming to the Magical Mermaid Sarah channel, and that's just the way I set them up. That's what I've channeled, is that all 3 messages are for you. Let us begin. Okay, so let's begin with your first message. We have casa, okay? This has to do with your home, your living situation, where you're going to be living, maybe. Let's keep going. Let's see what else the context is here. We got desperado per gelosia. This means desperation and jealousy. Okay. So perhaps some of you are feeling pretty down about your current living situation or your current situation. I'm not sure. We'll get more information, okay? We have mercante. Okay, we're getting merchant. This is someone who's invested in something and waiting for the returns. So I'm getting the feeling like perhaps you've invested in a certain property and you're not getting the returns you would like to see, or perhaps you would like to buy a house and you're trying to save up your money, or you're trying to procure, you're trying to invest in a home, and perhaps you're desperate to get some property or get your home or get your own house or something like that. Okay, and I'm sorry that you're going through this. This is obviously a big deal for you because it's coming up as an urgent message from your spirit guides. Perhaps you're waiting to, maybe you want to get back home. Maybe you want to get your own home. Maybe you're just tired of living with other people and you want to be in your own situation. Or maybe you have already invested in a home and you're trying to sell off your home and you're having a hard time finding a buyer. There's a lot of situations that could fit. So just tune in intuitively to what it is this message is trying to tell you. And, it's basically trying to tell you something. So, even if I'm not nailing it exactly right, just bear with me and we'll get more information as we go along. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the next one. We're getting militaire. Okay, so you're pretty adamant. You are hardcore about this property. You're hardcore about this thing you've acquired. Perhaps you want to be successful at business or be successful with this investment, or make sure that you buy this house or make sure that you get this property. Falsità. Okay, so this is falseness. So I feel like perhaps you had to deal with someone who was, maybe someone had misled you about a property or investment, or perhaps you dealt with some scammers or dealt with someone who tried to mess with you as you're trying to accomplish what it is that you're trying to accomplish, okay? We're getting dispiacere. Dispiacere. Okay, so, okay, regret, sorrow, okay. So I feel like whoever tried to mess with you on this, I feel like there might be someone involved. Whoever tried to mess with you on your home front, something you were trying to do with your home, okay, or this thing you were trying to accomplish, you figured them out. You figured them out, and they are feeling pretty. They're feeling a lot of regret right now. They're feeling a lot of regret and sorrow and disappointment for having messed with you or tried to mess with you. So you've laid down the law. You've let someone know this, that you've caught on to them and you have fought them on this issue. Okay. And you have been successful at getting them to feel wrong. They're definitely regretting having lied to you about something or misrepresented something or tried to cheat you or scam you, because you stood your ground and you protected yourself. Okay. But this is still leaving you in a place of, again, like we saw, desperation in a sense, because you're like, when will I be able to get this thing accomplished? It feels like this person or this situation that would prove to be false or not quite what you're looking for, or trying to scam you or something like that, has, it's good that you've overcome them, but you're still stuck dealing with, how do I either sell this house successfully, or how do I get this house successfully, or how do I make good on my investment? Okay. We have l'amante, which means enthusiast or admirer. Okay. All right. Alegrarse al cuore. Okay. Which means cheerfulness in the heart or happiness in the heart. Okay, this is amazing. That's great. We're getting some good vibes here. And then we're getting consolante sorpresa. Okay. cheerfulness in the heart, admirer, and consolante sorpresa. Okay, surprise, and it's money. Okay, all right. So here's the thing: consolation prize or money, but it's a surprise, and it's going to make you very happy. So here's what I'm seeing, guys. I'm seeing that your spirit guides want you to admire whatever it is you already have. Okay, you have amazing things. You have an amazing thing of value in your hand. Okay, your spirit guides want you to maintain cheerfulness in your heart at this time. And it's sort of a form of manifestation magic in the sense that you don't want to push away the blessings that are coming by indulging in sorrow over how things have gone. Okay, spirit guides want you to, admire what you have and dance and sing to the heavens about what it is that you do have, because it's worth a lot. It's worth a lot. I'm also getting the idea that coming soon is the happy celebration or conclusion to what you're dealing with right now. Okay, I see 1,000 here, or is it 10,000? Yeah, so you're gonna be getting some sort of big boon, some sort of big financial influx, some sort of profit. That waiting is going to lead you to you having a big catch. Okay, so I feel like you might be meeting up with some people who are like, oh my gosh, we love this thing you've got in your hand, or someone's going to discover it and go, oh my gosh, I love that, this is so valuable to me, and I'm really happy I found it. And I see a celebratory time between you and others, and you making good or making some kind of major profit on the things you've invested in. Okay, I do see that. I see people gathering around you. I do see that. Okay, I do feel like there's something you've been investing in, something you built. Could be a house, could be just something of it. It could be a business, honestly, because I'm seeing merchants. Could be a business, and I know you've not been feeling great about it. You've been feeling like, where's everybody? Where are my sales? When's this going to get better? And like I said, you feel like you've been dealing with, maybe you're starting to feel like not even, maybe, you were scammed, or feeling like you saw wrong, you invested incorrectly. You've been standing your ground, but perhaps you've been frustrated about this. But spirit guides are saying you have something of tremendous value in your hands. Take joy, be cheerful about it. Okay, and soon this will manifest into a huge catch. I see $10,000 or whatever amount of money you're looking for, 10,000 people or 10,000 customers or 10,000. I don't know what it is, but it's just some big money load or big mother load coming in for you, I think. Okay, so we have Viaggio, which means travel. Okay, next we're getting El Meneo. Okay, El Meneo. So I'm seeing that I'm just seeing activity. I'm seeing action, guys. Okay. I'm seeing something cooking on the stove. Okay, so I'm just seeing movement. I'm seeing action. I'm seeing things are going to be moving along for you. Once you start to recognize the value of what it is you have, truly in your heart, recognize it. And you start to rejoice about what it is you have every freaking day, every moment. In fact, the moment you start feeling down, feeling, even some of you, I'm sorry if you're feeling suicidal about this. I don't know how big of a problem it actually is. I'm so sorry you're going through this. But you start feeling depressed or whatever, immediately start looking at the value of what you have and praising the universe, praising God for it. Okay? Just celebrate it. And I feel like what's going to happen is you're going to start seeing some action. If you follow this advice, okay, you're going to start seeing some action, some movement. Okay. And, people are going to start coming to attracted to your fire to warm their hands. I see people being attracted to your hearth, wanting to see what it is you're doing, taking some of the warmth that you're creating. I see someone moving in your direction. So if for some of you, you've been wanting to see people move towards you or someone move towards you, you're going to be getting that if you follow this advice. Okay. People are going to be attracted to this jubilant, upbeat energy that you got going on. And then I'm also seeing that people are going to want to warm their hands on the fire that you got going. Okay. Because they're going to feel consoled by it. There's something that you do. There's something that you offer that is very welcoming, actually. And people are going to be drawn to it and want to warm their hands over it and be consoled by it in their own personal issues, their own personal lives. I'm also seeing that, if what it is that you've been investing in, there's maybe a business you've been investing in, or something you're trying to birth. Perhaps you're trying to birth a business, or perhaps you literally want a baby. Then I see that a baby will be coming from you. I've seen Bambino. Someone's going to be having a baby in this group amongst our viewers here. If that's what you're wanting, I feel like if you just follow this advice that has been given to you, you are going to do very well. You're going to get movement. You're going to get, someone's going to advance towards you, or you're going to have a baby, like if you're wanting, if that's what you're wanting, or something's going to be birthed, okay? Some business or child or I don't know what it is, okay, is going to be birthed. And that's what I'm seeing for your first message, my beautiful viewer. Let's go ahead and take a look at what your second message is. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's take a look at what your first message is. We're getting the Hanged Man. Okay. All right. So it feels like there's a time of waiting, your time of sacrifice, your time of accepting discomfort in exchange for something else. Okay. It could be maybe you're in school, it's not so fun right now, or you're sacrificing, maybe some of you are trying to lose weight, or there's just something you're sacrificing in order to gain something else, maybe a new perspective. Maybe, yeah. Let's see what else is coming up. The Six of Wands. Okay. You want to win at something. You're looking for a victory. You're looking to be maybe popular. You're waiting. You're looking to be popular, or you're looking to be celebrated as a winner. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Yes. So you want good luck. You're waiting for good luck. You're waiting for popularity. You're waiting for good fortune. Okay. You're waiting for, when is it going to be my turn? Okay. You're spinning the wheel of luck, and you want it to land on popularity. You want it to land on a victory. Okay. And right now it's like it's not quite coming to you, and you're just sort of waiting for it to happen. You're waiting. You're putting yourself through discomfort. You're accepting, you're sacrificing certain things so you can get this thing, okay, that you're wishing for. We're getting the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So I am seeing that you're doing very well, actually. Okay. You're very disciplined. You've already had some successes too. You're the kind of person who wins in situations like this. I'll be straight up with you guys. You are the type of person to win in this kind of a situation. Or maybe you've already had some successes too. You're very disciplined. We have the Three of Swords. Okay. You've accepted the pain. This is how you're winning in your current situation, is you are good at dealing with what is uncomfortable. You have separated yourself from that which does not serve you, even though it hurt to do so. This is a clear advantage for you at this time. This is an advantage. This is a strength for you. Most people, I feel like most people in this situation where you've sort of like you're waiting for something to come along have not been able to tolerate this well. Okay. And you're tolerating it. They say no pain, no gain. That's the right kind of pain. And I feel that you are experiencing it right now. This is a strength of yours, and you're dealing with it very well. We have the Ace of Cups. I feel like right now you are loved. I feel like you may not see it though. You may not see it. That's possible. Because it's very uncomfortable. You're in an uncomfortable position right now. You are loved, and you're loved because people can see how much of a success you are already. Okay? People can see that you're able to take the pain, and people love this about you. Someone loves this about you. And I also see that there are people who are starting to notice you, who are starting to love what it is, your energy. They're loving your energy, even though you're uncomfortable. They love you regardless. They see you. They see what's going on. Okay? You've accepted the pain that you're not popular at this time. You've accepted the pain that you do not yet have that victory. You accepted it. And I feel like you are loved because of it. You are loved because you're taking the bull by the horns. I also feel like you're loved because, you're already perceived as lucky. You're already perceived as being benevolent. Okay, someone's being benevolent with you. You're loved, and someone is choosing to be benevolent with you right now, in regards to this matter. Okay, so let's see. We have the Knight of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Empress. It's very important that you follow your passions, guys. Follow your passion and love what it is that you do. Pursue your passions. Don't, because of all this discomfort, Shift away from what your core passion is, okay? What it is that's driving you. Keep doing it, okay? And this is what will attract to you the kind of people that you're looking for, the kind of energy that you're looking for in order to succeed, okay? Continue to be loving, continue to be caring, continue to be nurturing. Nurture yourself, nurture others, and I feel like this is attracting a certain crowd to you, without a doubt, okay? A certain success. I feel like spirit guides are trying to tell you this is a romantic situation. For some of you, this might be a romantic situation. Perhaps you're waiting for your lover. You're waiting for the winner, okay? I feel like spirit guides are trying to tell you, focus on loving your stuff so you can attract loving energy into your life. Focus on loving what you do, loving who you are. I'm also seeing focus on gathering with others. Gather around with others. Go meet up with other people, celebrate with other people about their successes. When people have had a success, celebrate with them. Go party and get into it. Nurture them and nurture yourself. Take good care of yourself at this time. Very important, okay? Tend to your garden. Tend to your garden. Because the truth is that you're very fertile, my beautiful viewer. You're very beautiful too. Very gorgeous. That's what I'm seeing. And I feel like it's going to attract someone. Your situation is going to attract someone. And it's going to lead to a happy conclusion. I do see that coming up for you. The cards are hinting at that. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what else we're seeing here. We see the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Wow. 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 So persevere, my loves. Persevere. Because what is coming up ahead for you is you will end up with something of magnificent value in your hands that is yours and nobody else's. It's completely yours. And it'll be because you were patient. It will be because you accepted the pain. It will be because you focused on loving yourself and following your passions. It will be because you celebrated with others and celebrated every success you have. Celebrate every success you have. I forgot to mention that. You have to. Okay. It'll be because you nurtured yourself and you nurtured others through whatever it is you're going through right now. You're going to end up with something incredibly valuable in your hands. Okay. It could be money in the bank. Yes, I see that for some of you, like big, large sums in the bank. It could be something or someone of value that will be yours, that will rest in your palm, won't go anywhere. You have to hold on to it. But it's because you've been holding on to it that it'll be yours. I see that this pain that you've been going through, it feels like maybe you've had multiple failures, or you've had multiple disappointments, or you've been made a victim of in something, or felt like a victim, like you're being victimized, is going to come to an end. That will come to an end. Follow the advice, persevere. And I see that your cups will be so full, oh my gosh, guys, of whatever it is that you're wanting. So full that you won't want any more. You will not want for anything in the future. Whether your emotional cups will be filled. There's this lack I'm sensing right now in you. This feeling like you're not getting what it is that you want. That you're having to do without. And I feel there's going to come a time of plenty where you're going to be so full that, you're not going to, full of what it is that you want. You're not going to want any more of it. So, if this has to do with weight loss, I feel like, you're going to get to where you can, you'll get full readily. You won't want more. Okay. It'll be easy for you to maintain your weight loss. If this has to do with an investment of yours, where you invested your time, or you invested your patient and you accepted losses, spirit guides are saying that is going to come to an end, because something that is yours and only yours, it'll have your name on it, is going to land in the palm of your hand. It could be a person, it could be a thing, and it's going to stay with you. I'm also seeing to take heart, my dear, because this pain that you're experiencing will one day come to an end. It will come to an end. I see that coming up for you, for sure. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards as far as this message goes. I hope it was of value to you and it made sense. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're enjoying this reading, give it a thumbs up, these readings and these messages. And let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's move on to your third message. Be right back. All right. Hello. Welcome to your third reading. Let's go ahead and begin here. We have small town. Okay. Looks like you may be in a small town or feel like, you are around small town people or people who are small minded, or maybe you feel limited in some kind of way. Beauty pageant. Okay. All right. Um, okay. So maybe you are in a contest. Maybe you're participating in a competition, or maybe you feel like you're around very competitive people. We have taking pictures. Okay. So maybe you have you're in a situation where you're competing with others, and you know maybe you're concerned about how you look. Maybe your beauty is being compared to others, or perhaps you feel like you don't compare well to others. Okay. Maybe you want to compete on the big stage with other people, but you come from a very small place where there's really nothing going on, and you would like to move to a big town where your beauty can be seen, and you can feel like you're a part of you're on the world stage and no longer in a small town, or having a small town vibe, or feeling like you're playing it small. Perhaps you are concerned about your looks. Perhaps you're concerned about your career. If maybe you're a model, or maybe you work in the arts. Maybe what you do or what you worked on, you're concerned about how it's seen, or you're concerned about your ability to be seen by lots of people. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and move this over here and see what else is coming through. We have prostitute. Okay. Wow. We have big city. See, what did I say? Perhaps you're thinking of moving to a big city. You are from a small town. Maybe you're from a small town and you move to a big city. That's coming up too. Okay. Because you want to be more seen. You want to move into the world stage. You want to play small time. You want to play big time. You got basement. Okay. So I feel like the way you're winning right now, guys, is that you are beautiful. You're good looking. You're gorgeous. You're so gorgeous. People mistake you for, maybe they think you're using your beauty to get ahead or something like that. I feel like if you made a move to a big city, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. You got yourself away from being hidden and into the spotlight. Okay. All right. You did the right thing. Perhaps maybe you're wondering if you did the right thing. And I feel like spirit guides are trying to say you definitely did, because you're elevating. You see that light moving out of the basement. You've gotten out of the basement and you're out in the big city. You're going to be seen, and you're no longer going to be hidden. Okay. I feel like maybe perhaps you've put up your services for hire. And I'm not saying you're a prostitute. I'm saying maybe you started modeling. Okay. You are getting some modeling gigs, or you are starting to sell yourself, or sell what it is you do. You've been making some sales. You've been getting to be seen by others. I feel like you may be concerned, but a lot of people viewing me as just being a beautiful hire, as a prostitute. And I feel like you don't need to worry about that. Okay. Because that's what it takes to be seen. That's what it takes to be noticed. Is you're focusing on your beauty. You're focusing on your looks. Unfortunately, people are superficial. A lot of them are. Most people are. Okay. Even, we can't help it. That's why we were given eyes on this planet, is so we can use our eyes to see. We have Lost. We have Manhunt. And we have Find Way Home. Gotcha. So I feel like you may be, feeling a little lost. Okay. Maybe feeling a little lost. Maybe you don't feel like you're getting seen. Maybe you feel like you've been hidden, and you're having to do some things you shouldn't be doing in order to survive. The advice here is that you need to keep chasing your dreams. Keep chasing what it is that you want. Okay? Keep chasing what it is you want. And I feel that you will eventually find your way home. You will eventually find what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you've been seeking. Don't give up. You may feel lost. You may feel like, which way do I go? Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I move towards that car? Do I hit the road? Do I do this? Do I work at this place? Do I go into this building? I don't know what it is. I feel like you may be feeling lost. But your guys are saying, keep chasing your dreams. You are wanted, actually, believe it or not. People like you and what it is that you do are wanted right now. People are in hot pursuit of you. You may not be seeing it. Maybe there are not many, but they are coming after you. That's why you need to keep chasing your dreams, because what you are seeking is seeking you. I promise. And this is how, I'm getting North Node vibes here, guys. You're following your true north. And what this means is that you are following your calling. If you pursue this thing you are after, you'll be guided to where you need to go. You'll be guided through all the obstacles. You'll be guided. You'll be sure-footed. If you're pursuing your dreams, then your way will be more clear. Your way on which way to go, even though it seems to sort of zigzag or meander, will be clear to you, because your directive will be simple. Chase your dreams. Okay? And what you seek is seeking you. That's another message that's coming out. I'm channeling here. So keep chasing it, and they'll keep chasing you. Okay? Finally, we're getting boss. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, so happy for you. Demon. Okay. All right. And lawyer. Wow, guys. If you keep chasing your dreams, despite feeling lost right now, you will become a boss. You will get to boss level in what you do. You will become a boss. You'll become either like a CEO. You end up in a position of leadership. You will be the one doing the firing and the hiring. You will become a ruler, perhaps, of your own business. You will overcome your demons. That's number one. Okay? You will overcome your demons. I feel like you have some fears. You have some fears. Maybe you feel unsure of yourself. You don't feel fully confident. You're like, oh my gosh, do I belong here? Am I good enough? Oh, you have a lot of self-doubt. You will overcome this demon. Okay? And I feel that this is just a message for some of you. People are going to be intimidated by you in the future. You're going to become imposing. Okay? You become so successful, people will be like, oh my God, this person's, wow, they're on fire. You're going to be scary to some people, because they're not going to know how you got there. You'll be intimidating to some people. Okay? And you will be intimidating, because you have to overcome your demons. You know what it takes to overcome your demons? Lots of gumption, lots of intensity, lots of go power. Okay? Refusing to back down. That's not for everybody. So just keep going and you'll get there. Also, I see that if you have been involved in some sort of legal matter, you're feeling a little lost right now, and it has to do with like legalities. I see that you're going to end up, if you just keep going, this is a very specific message for some of you. You will find the right lawyer. You will find the right defense team. You will be, perhaps someone will even work for you pro bono for free and help get you out of, get your representation. Someone will advocate for you, and they will move you in the right direction. Okay, that's a specific message for some of you. Might not be for all who are watching. And I also see that if you're going to school, you'll become a lawyer. Okay, if you're going to law school, if you're going to school for something and you're feeling a little lost right now, wondering, maybe you moved to you left a little town, small town, you went to the big city to go to the big school, you're feeling a little lost. Keep chasing your dreams, because you will end up where you are going. You will find your way home. You'll become whatever it is that you're looking to become. You will achieve your dreams. It is certain. I'm seeing it clear as day in the cards here. It's a very strong message. And that's what I'm seeing the cards for you, my beautiful viewer, as your third message. Thank you for watching. And if you found this inspiring and it made sense to you, and it really resonated for you, then please put a thumbs up on this video if you liked it. And if you want to claim this message and claim these outcomes, take very good care of yourself, okay? And I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye.